Hey girls, Maria Menounos here, author of the Every Girl's Guide to Life. Want to know my best tips and secrets for organization, travel, weight loss, beauty, fashion, and everything else in between? Go to bing.com/Maria and pick up my new book, The Every Girl's Guide to Life.
You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Dean Johnson.
From the AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California, this is AFTERBUZZ TV for Justified. Tonight's host is Phil Svitek. Joining Phil will be AFTERBUZZ co-hosts John Comerford and Stewart Lill. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest Justified news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, picking up where the show leaves off and the buzz continues, Phil Svitek.
Well, how y'all doing, y'all?
Good afternoon.
Everybody.
Everyone good today, y'all?
Yeah, that's right. Let's just draw it all out.
All right, y'all. So before we get to the show, y'all, we got some things. As you heard, our girl Maria Menounos, yeah, she's the head. She's the what would they say?
Patriarch?
No. What was Black Pike? What was their name for them?
The name for Black Pike?
Yeah, the company. Basically, she's the company.
Oh, yeah, she's the company.
She's the company. And so she has a lovely book out.
Number 3 on Amazon right now.
Number 3. Number 1 in self-help. And I almost number 1 on the bestsellers list.
That's nice. That's great.
So, yeah, Stu, get a copy.
Okay.
Get it from Amazon, though.
I'm illiterate, so it's going to be a little tough.
It has a lot of pictures, too. But it's
okay.
got
Oh, good. Good. Pictures are good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can
get it
handle
for your
that.
girl. You got a girl, right, Stu?
Yeah.
Get one for each girl.
Okay.
Well, you can, although we don't do video for this podcast, you can always check us out live on ustream.tv/AfterBuzzTV. And, of course, you can keep subscribing to us on iTunes. You'll get, whenever we do a show, you'll get it. And we always do it 3 p.m. on Friday. I know it airs Wednesday, but we do it Friday for the archives, as they say.
I think most of the fans don't get around till watching this until Friday anyway. So I think we're
right there.
They savor it to start the weekend. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Exactly. And, of course, you can go on our website and listen to it there. And last but not least, for those of you with a smartphone, you know what that is, right, Stu?
Well, Androids, iPhones,
and Blackberries.
And Blackberries.
Indeed. You can download the Stitcher app and listen to us via that on your phone. It's very exciting. Now, John, I know you're most excited about the fact that April 29th, we will be doing the Royal Wedding.
I am. I can't wait.
Oh, this will not be an after show. This will actually be our first live commentary show. And Stu, you're excited.
I'm excited.
Are you going to call
There's
in?
going to be a pre-show, then a, what do you call it?
During show?
During show, yeah, what I said. Then the show itself, the actual wedding itself, and then a post-show.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
So you get it all.
Pre-wedding, wedding, and post-wedding.
I would love to call in. I don't know what time you're doing this. I know
Starts
because of the whole...
Well, the
So
wedding's
here's-
3 a.m., isn't it?
So let's back up a moment.
Yeah.
The royal wedding is the royal wedding, obviously from England, between Prince William and his boo Catherine.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yes, indeed. And so
Is that a royal term?
I don't know. It's a Phil term, not a Southern term nor a British term.
Yeah.
But our own Catherine Bayless from American Idol and Glee will be hosting it alongside Lillian Garcia, and we're gonna try to get a third co-host in there. And Maria, unfortunately, Maria Menounos, she can't be here. She would love to be here, but she's going to A, try to call in, B, try to get her celeb friends to call in.
It's nice.
They're all going to be watching. I know, John, you, one of our close friends, Tammy, she's going to love to call in.
Yes.
And given the time difference, we're going to start the pre-show at 1 a.m., go live at 2 a.m. That's West Coast time. So 4 a.m. East Coast time.
That's right. It's an all-nighter.
It's going to be awesome. These girls, I mean, Jess in the booth, you better be ready to go 8 hours in there.
That's it.
I'm not even joking. 8 hours, buddy.
That's it. 8 hours.
I'm going to get a fridge in here. So
Yeah.
You better get a...
Red Bull
You guys have a chamber pot in there?
nice.
Yeah, a bedpan.
Diapers? You going diapers, Jesse?
That's what I was going to say. we gotta make a lot of commercials for that one.
Oh my God! Yeah, a lot of commercial breaks for him if he's not wearing the diapers.
But even our host.
Hey, the
that's great.
astronauts do it. I don't think it's that
That's
embarrassing.
right. That's right.
But no, everyone thinks
They're
it's
naps. I think they're nappies. I think is what they call them in Britain.
That's right. Everyone thinks it's easy to go up and talk about anything. By the way, we'll get to the show. So
Eventually,
The Queen might be wearing diapers on
If
the
you're
day.
listening
It's
to
probably
this-
a long ceremony, you know, her woman her age.
Yes. If you're listening to us on archive, just skip to like minutes 6 or 7.
Yeah,
And
we
I
should
think
finally
this is
get to the show. Let's get to the show, shall we?
Well, I was just saying, everyone thinks it's easy to do a podcast, and our podcasts go anywhere between like half an hour to an hour and a half. But this is going to be we're going to get on Howard Stern level and go at least 5 hours.
Yeah.
It's gonna be-
For the wedding, you mean?
yes.
Yes.
Not
Not
for
today.
Not for this one. That would be insane. All right, so this episode entitled Debts and Accounts. It
That's
should be
right.
called Aftermath because that's what it's the aftermath of everything that has happened.
Yeah.
And we obviously let's start with Loretta. Although she comes in later into the picture of the show, let's just kind of talk about her briefly since she doesn't get a lot.
For those who don't know, Loretta is the young girl whose father was killed by Megs and the Bennet boys, and she is now in foster care.
Yes, and Mags was taking care of her, and she was the big plot point last week, and Raylon decided to have her taken away from
Yes.
the care of Mags.
Since her boys tried to kill, or at least one of her boys tried to have her
Right.
killed.
Yeah.
And the person, Mags, who was responsible for taking care of her, was also the one that had her dad killed. So maybe not a good place for the daughter to be.
But not proved yet.
Not proved, but well, we saw it, so it's not
Well,
like
yeah.
not by a
Proved
court of
to
law,
us.
but we saw it.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's a good idea that she's not in the care of the woman that killed her father.
Yes, and now she's having trouble adjusting to where she is supposed to be living. And
Now, I'm not adopted, Phil. I know you. It's questions if you are or not.
I am not
but-
adopted.
I know your mom says otherwise, but from your perspective, Phil, how would you feel sitting in that car? Because you might have gone through that moment before.
What are you talking about? A, B, okay. No, yes, obviously this girl has gone through a lot. I mean, she thinks the kids there haven't even been potty trained. So, I mean, clearly there's an issue there. And for some reason, right, they don't really have the southern accent that the rest of them do, especially Loretta. So I wouldn't feel too comfortable.
Who didn't have the southern accent?
The family, or at least the woman that.
Oh yeah, the social worker that was helping her out or
Yeah.
put her in the home. Yeah. Well, obviously she's been through so much. She probably doesn't want to go anywhere. She just wants somebody to take care of her, somebody she knows. Family is what she wants, and she has nothing left. Mom's been dead for years. Dad got killed, and the only family she knew was the one she found out killed her father. So now she's got nothing. And even the guy that saved her isn't going to stick around for her. I mean, he's got a job to do, so he's not going to take care of her. So she's got nothing.
It's like good old Southern hospitality.
Yeah. So
What do we think? Winoma, Raylon, and Loretta go off to Glenco.
you think so? Who knows?
That's prediction.
It's not a bad deal. Not a bad deal for him. I think Loretta would love it. So, but I like the way that Raylon convinced her. He finally, after talking to her, hey, they look like good Christian folks. Hey, and she doesn't want to go, but he finally says, okay, look, here's the deal. And she's all of what, 13 or 14? He just lays it down. Is it going to be hard? Yeah. Your life's going to suck, okay? But, hey, you're tough, so, rub some dirt on it and get out. Why are you making me come all the way down here? He's just a warm, fuzzy kind of guy.
Yeah.
That's right. Knows how to say what he means, Stu. Unlike like what? Yeah, I know you've been dropped off, and what the hell are you talking about?
All right, Phil. All right.
but it worked with her because Loretta, she isn't a child in some degrees because she says I'm not a kid, and in some respects she's not. She's a 13-year-old, but she's been through so much. She's like 25 to some degree. So he just matter of factly.
An old soul, would you say?
I don't know if an old soul. It's not the years, it's the mileage. She's just been through a lot, So, I'd like that he cut to the quick and just said, "This is it. Rip the Band-Aid. Move on. Get out."
So, but you don't think this is the last of Loretta?
No, I don't think so. Because I'm hoping. I like Phil's prediction. I hope that actually happens. I mean, because then you got a 13-year-old that Raylon has to deal with, who obviously he's not used to dealing with 13-year-olds based on the way he did it. But it was effective. But I just like to see him having to deal with a 13-year-old girl.
But they're not going to Glenco.
Yeah, well, not yet. But
no, they're never going to go. Why would they go to Glenco?
Well, there'd be no show. But that doesn't mean that he won't end up with Loretta.
Okay.
Because who knows what's going to happen there? Maybe she keeps running away. Maybe the only place for her is with him and Winona. Who knows?
Yeah.
Because I just like the conflict there. It's like, not only do it because, like I said, dames is trouble. Hey, a 13-year-old dame is even worse trouble.
Yeah, because they're dealing with their puberty and sexuality and all those things.
Yeah.
And now on top of
I thought I got away from the stuff after Bigelow was finished, Phil. But I'm right back into it.
Right back.
Stu, why? But you should start doing less smart shows. That.
Yeah, you need to do dumber shows.
Okay, I agree.
So
yeah.
I'm just that big revelation for me right there.
Oh, thanks,
Perhaps Stu is not.
I'm being fired over the air.
No, not fired. Demoted.
Demoted.
You've been dumbed down, as they say.
Okay.
Apparently,
well,
note taking isn't up to par.
That's right. Well, speaking of demotion, unlike the Bennet boys, people are actually getting promoted there.
Yeah, Dickie gets promoted. He now gets the whole weed growing part of the business.
That's right. That is a big business.
Yeah. But he gets ousted from everything else.
Right,
Man,
yeah.
I love the way Meg's just laid down the law. She had that nice little tete-a-tete with Raylon's stepmother, or who I forgot her name.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that was can we talk about that scene real quick before we go to Dickie? Just because there was the two women now, the matriarchs. They obviously have a history. They obviously have kept the peace, and she was so worried about Meg's going off and taking care of Raylon. And I was really surprised that Meg's decided to okay, we'll hold our end. I thought for sure she was lying.
No.
I thought she was lying just to...
Not that type of gal.
Yeah, no, she gave a word. And I just love that, okay, we're going to make the peace. And the next moment, that guy starts yelling at her, and she hauls off and hits him and threatens him to kill him and stuff. But I'll keep the peace with her, but I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
That's how we do it in the South, right? Stu,
right.
Texas? Is that how they handle business in Texas? Stu being from Texas?
Stu being from Dallas, Texas, which has 1% of this.
Yeah, very, well, of the Dallas that he knows.
Of the Dallas that the immediate Dallas.
You ever see the TV show Dallas?
No, I've made sure to never watch that show, Phil.
Okay, so we had that meeting. Meg decides. She says for sure we're going to hold the peace. Raylon, we're not going to go after Raylon.
No.
Which, that didn't surprise you guys?
Nah, from Mags?
Yeah, because here she kills McCready just for going outside the family. He kills her son. She
would have, yes.
But
is that what you're talking about?
I'm just so surprised that she decided, okay, we'll keep the peace, even though he killed my son. I was just surprised by that. I thought she was lying to her and that she was going to go after Raylon anyway.
No, I can. She's a very smart woman, as we talked about on last show. She has this knowledge. Dickie is dumb. Or actually, Coover was the dumbest of them all.
Yeah, absolutely. He was dropped on his head.
Mags, again, I go back to the way she handled the business meeting with Carol, right?
Right, from Black Pike.
And so she understands...
business is business.
Business is business, and business doesn't go aside for anything. And... it's for the greater good. Just don't go after Raylon, because it's just like the Cold War. You're only perpetuating what's already there, so just let it be.
Yeah, well, feuds last for centuries because people don't do
Yes,
that.
what did I say last week what a feud was? I shoot Stu's family, and then they shoot more of my family, and then I shoot more of his family, and they shoot more of my family.
Right.
And it's just until everyone's shooting the damn whole family.
But that's my point, is that
So
feud's been going on for years. That's why I'm surprised that she decided to keep the peace.
'Cause she's smart.
Well, it's still surprising.
It's bad business.
No, it's good business.
I think
Stu.
she's just tired. That's why she wants out. The whole thing is settling accounts, and that's what she said to Dickie. I'm settling accounts. I think she wants done. I think she wants out. That's the whole reason why she made the deal with Black Pike, is that this is the future, and I'm done. She's even said that in the last episode. Is I got my family out. So I think she's done. I think that's why she did it.
She's done. She's throwing the white towel still.
She wants to put more time into yodeling on the porch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So.
That's my comment.
Awesome.
Nicely said. Could you yodel that for us? No, don't.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Just,
all right.
No, please do if you can.
So
No.
So
All
then, so Dickie gets promoted. I love that scene in the shack.
That was an awesome shack.
Wasn't that nice? I mean,
was-
they had all that dust and everything. That looked great. That set decoration, or whoever was the art director was.
And there's so much weed, and it's just like
Yeah.
people coming in and out. Like, don't,
Yeah, it's like Well, I don't think anybody wants to cross the Bennets. I think it's clear that if you do, you're gonna get killed.
Yeah, I really like how uncreative they were.
Yeah, with
they
their
just in
security.
the barn.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
it's like you just had a shotgun in the weed, like
Yeah.
in case anyone came through the door that's
and
not
somebody,
locked.
Yeah, exactly. It's not locked. There's no security. There's no dog. There's nothing. It's just because somebody comes walking in, and I'm guessing that's probably why they can do that, is because people know if you cross the Bennets, they'll just take you out. So that was pretty
that
cool.
was.
But the art direction on that was nice. I liked that, and then I liked. Okay, so Dickie gets
Stu's
the
taking
weed.
notes. By the way, that it's a running joke that
Yeah.
Stu, whenever we make good points, he takes notes.
Yes.
Although he neglects the fact that he can always listen to this on archive.
So Dickie gets promoted. He gets the whole weed business. He's not too happy about it, though, because it also means that he's out. Because Meg says, then you and I are done. I'm not exactly sure what that meant. Does that mean I'm not, don't come to me anymore, don't talk to me anymore? Because she was so pissed off that the reason why Coover was killed is because he gave him up to Raylon.
Yeah.
And she seemed so pissed off about that she's done with him.
You didn't mention.
What was the prior offense? She said there was.
Oh, it's I'm not exact. There weren't specifics. I'm sure there were, but he's always screwing up like that. And the last thing that when Megs took the ball peen hammer to Coover's hand, he was part and parcel in that whatever offense that was. I can't remember specifically what it was.
The Fredo.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much what it is. He's the Fredo.
See, well, you know what? This is advice to anyone listening out there. You know what? Whatever job you're at, if you get yelled at for the first time, it's okay. Don't worry. You're supposed to. You're supposed to make that mistake, but just don't get yelled at for the same mistake twice.
That's right.
And he did.
Yeah.
And so he's
And
got
now
to go.
out. He's out. And
Gotta
his
go.
older brother gets everything. He gets the weed, and his older brother gets everything.
Well, the weed seems like,
Yeah, but the weed thing's everything. But they've also stopped him. Well, according to Megs, he can't do any oxy or whatever else they were planning to get into with. Dickie and Coover were planning to get into. That's been nixed, and he's not supposed to go after Raylon because no, I'm holding the peace. So stop that. So pretty much everything he wanted to do is stopped, except for the weed. So he's not a happy guy. And the Black Pike thing is huge money, and he doesn't get any of it.
yeah, he's pretty mad.
I think Israel and Palestine should they should watch that episode.
Yeah. Okay.
See how to make peace.
That's nice.
And really take to heart that message it's sent across from Max.
So what happens in Harlan County?
Yeah.
Is good for the Middle East.
Yeah.
This is your theory you were going with.
Yes.
Yeah, you just said that publicly. You really, that was out loud. There's a microphone.
Well, I'm glad.
I'm trying to get listeners, man.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yes. Woo. Oh my God. But I still, you know what? I think I don't know. Obviously, it pisses off Dickie, but at the same time, I would just take it as an opportunity of like, what can I really do with this? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
well,
can still-
he is, but he's not going to do it just for weed. I mean, he had the showdown with Boyd, and he said, "Hey, screw what my mom said. I'm going after everything." And he, I mean, you got to give it to Dickie. He's got some stones. He walked into that place with nothing, nobody, just himself, and he goes up to Boyd.
Could you call that being dumb? Because
Yeah.
he is quite, for me, I don't know. He's not quite Coover, but he...
Not Coover dumb, but he's Dickie dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, that's what I'm going, man, he's either got stones or he is completely stupid.
Yeah.
Why would you go in there? To make, and, it doesn't look like, I mean, he could have, I'm surprised he didn't get his ass kicked right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't understand why he didn't get his ass kicked.
I mean, he was really baiting him, putting that thing in that guy's drink, the milkshake, whatever, all that nonsense he was doing. I don't know why they didn't haul off and kick his butt.
Because he's now become the messenger.
They want to,
Yeah, well, no, that part was good, but they didn't know that at the time. I mean, Boyd obviously knew that, but the other guy, I thought for sure was just going to haul off and get him. But I think they are definitely setting something up. Who knows what they're going to do with Dickie to make him the messenger? This will be interesting. But now it's.
Well, what about the promotion man? Who's that guy?
The promotion man?
Who also got a promotion?
His older brother. I forgot his name. He's the sheriff.
Oh.
Yeah, that's his oldest brother. So
Yes.
he got everything. And he's also happens to be the sheriff.
Jed.
I love how.
Oh, you're talking about the guy you brought in?
No, the guy who walked into the barn and who he raised the gun to, but then it was like,
I beg your pardon. Then I thought you meant who got the promotion over Dickie, meaning his older
No,
brother.
no.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
did
that
part.
guy's name was Jed. He worked with Dickie in the past, and he's basically bringing him to help work with him again.
I love how and I guess there's storytelling and all that, whatever. But at the same time, dude, you just accepted a job whose responsibilities you know nothing of.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he worked with him in the past, so he knew that kind of what's involved. And like you said, he's got mouths to feed. He's so desperate he doesn't care what the things are. I'm sure they're going to have that conflict too when he realizes what is really involved. He's like, whoa, I didn't sign up for this.
I'm just saying, I've seen in other TV shows where that just goes terribly wrong. Like, oh, I didn't know I was supposed to be taking it up the ass with like 800 paddles.
What the hell?
Totally not what
What
I
other
expected.
show are you watching?
I'm just saying.
We didn't even see that Beyond Scared Straight.
I'm just saying, you know
watching
what?
Locked Up Abroad? What are you looking at?
Just understand what you're
Is this
it's okay.
AfterBuzz TV After Hours?
Yeah, exactly. Damn.
I'm
What the
just
hell are you
saying.
watching?
I'm just saying. I always like to know what I'm getting into.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's because you're smarter than these people.
Maybe I watched. I just did the last show I did was Archer, and I can imagine that scenario in
On
Archer. Yeah. So also an FX show. So.
But that's animated. I move on. I don't want to see that.
Moving
I
on.
don't want anybody to draw that either.
Well, so obviously Dickie has a partner in crime now,
Yep.
so he doesn't have to go to bars alone, which is nice.
And yet he didn't take him.
No, this was before.
No, he went to Boyd after he hired him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. That's the sound of my notes.
Okay.
I guess. All right. I'm just gonna go with what John said. Stu, do you concur?
I concur.
You concur.
Yeah.
Stu always has like, I mean, you basically write out the whole script as it happens. That's awesome, Stu. Well, while we're on the subject of Dickie confronting Boyd, let's talk about Boyd.
Yeah.
And
Boyd is back.
This is the toughest Boyd we've seen yet.
Yeah, I know. Boyd, I'm telling you, he's turned the corner. He's back. He's gonna go. It's gonna be Bad Boy Boyd. That's what we'll call him, Bad Boy Boyd. He's no longer gonna be on the straight and narrow. He's decided to take
Triple
over the
B.
county. That's it.
Triple B.
And do better than his father ever did. And it's gonna be the Harlan County's gonna be back in Crowder control, is what he says.
That's right. And he's recruited his man Johnny, cousin Johnny.
Cousin Johnny, who he shot with a shotgun and tore up his insides, and now he's pissing in him, crapping in a bag.
That's right. And I love how Johnny makes the point that it's not always about you, Boyd, but it really is always about.
It's always about Boyd.
That's right, Stu.
Yeah.
That's awesome, right?
I really just want one morning sequence with Boyd getting ready for a day at, being a criminal, and doing his hair.
Yeah, I know the hair is
Just
back.
one.
It's amazing. What product is that?
Because I'm typically not a big morning sequence guy,
Yeah.
but I need that one for Boyd.
Like, there was that one scene when I guess it was after they had stolen the money and they were talking about what they were going to do. Well, no, maybe it was the first time we were seeing him talk to Johnny and say, hey, look, I'm sorry for what I did and all that kind of stuff. His hair was amazing.
Oh,
I
yeah.
couldn't take my eyes off
Look at the
it.
hairdresser.
I think it's like an explosion.
Yeah,
You just-
it's like the inside. His insides are all fire and electric, and they're coming out of his hair. It was awesome.
and yet his exterior persona is just very.
Quiet, steely,
Yeah,
in control.
that's right. I mean, we talked a little bit about his confrontation with Dickie, but the fact that he didn't do anything, he just sat
Yeah.
there
Yeah.
and always had the master plan.
Yep. He's playing chess and Dickie's playing checkers.
That's right. And what does the messenger mean to you guys? What is that?
Basically, the Crowders are back. I think
Mhm.
we're gonna send a message to everybody that the Crowders are back and we're gonna take over. That's what I'm guessing. Anyway, that's the message.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow they're gonna use Dickie as the messenger. I don't know what that means.
I didn't.
exactly.
Yeah, I didn't.
But that's a great little
I thought it was going to be more like
omen
scapegoat
for next
but-
week.
That's right.
there you go, Phil.
What, scapegoat or omen?
The omen part.
It's
yeah,
a
he asked me, all right.
foreshadow. It's a portent of things to come.
A preview.
Okay.
But I like when he says, when they break in. All right, gentlemen, put your money on the table with some alacrity. Boys always using terms like that.
And what does that fully mean, John?
I mean, yeah, with promptness and briskness. So with all
Excellent.
due haste. But who uses that? I mean, alacrity. But they have
He's
boys.
got red.
It's kind of a Mike Tyson thing. Mike Tyson does that.
Like Tyson does
Oh
it?
yeah, he'll just pull
With
words like
alacrity.
that. Yeah.
So I like that Boyd does that because he talks. I just love his manner and his the meter to his speech pattern is funny.
Yes, indeed. And so they recruited one of the guys, right? Who was the guy?
Was it Neville? What was his name or something?
I just remember Milkshake Man.
Yeah, Milkshake. I can't remember his name.
I just
Not in your notes?
I just remember him from Big Love. That's all. He was an
He's in
actor.
Big Love?
Yeah, he was. He
Oh.
was.
Who did he play?
He was the guy that was supposed to kill Bill's business partner, Don, in the middle of the lake.
Okay.
And but anyway, yeah, just
Yeah.
side note.
Reoccurring role or?
Yeah, like 4 episodes, I believe, maybe 5. Him and Albie were having a little canoodling going on too.
Canoodling.
Yeah.
Let's look that up.
Albie was the Mormon leader of that show, of this compound. Anyway, but yeah, so that
Yeah, they hired him.
hired him. And,
Milkshake Man.
Milkshake Man.
Yeah.
raises
Obviously worked with them before, so now they're really looking to take over now.
That's right. Is this the big 3, or are we doing any more recruiting?
He's got to do more recruiting because Dickie says your men are all killed.
Mm-hmm.
So Dad, Boyd's father, I'm sure he had a whole gang of guys, and a lot of them got killed. And some of them, I believe, Boyd killed when he was against his father and was trying to go for some religious retribution and stopping all the crime and destruction that his father was.
What about Ava? Could she be a gun wielder?
I don't. Well, we've seen her wield the shotgun a few times.
Yeah.
She could be
And
head of accounts.
She, if I remember correctly, she actually killed Boyd's brother, who she was married to at the time.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Or had been married. I think they might have been divorced at the time, or estranged, shall we say.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, she could be. It's going to be interesting. I think she's got it within her.
Okay, good. Get some Bonnie and Clyde going here.
There you go.
Yes,
But
indeed. Well,
she's also the one that said she didn't want to have she didn't want to have anything to do with anybody who was doing criminal activity.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah. Of course, and she says, yeah, how hard and fast was that? Because I lied for you.
Yeah.
So she obviously likes the bad boy.
yeah, that was a nice scene of like her trying to get Boyd breakfast.
Yeah.
Like let's just have one last meal. I saw your bags.
Yeah. And then she says, get out.
Yes. Well, then they had their nice moment.
Yes.
At the end.
Yes. Yes.
Quite sloppy.
Quite sloppy?
Huh?
Literally. Never mind. Kissing.
Oh, I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't notice the slop factor. I wasn't really. Maybe I wasn't paying enough
Stu,
attention.
it was
but-
romantic.
Yeah, it was under the stars. Come on, it was a great
I think
line.
Raylon's line was way more romantic.
What
earlier.
was
Raylan's
that?
line? Which one?
Oh, the part how I thought I was like a criminal or an outlaw, but
Yeah.
realized I'm in love.
Oh yeah.
Are you gonna
That
use
was a
it?
great scene. I like that scene.
Stu, are you ever gonna use that line?
I wrote it down, Phil. So I might
So, yeah.
I might have to do that.
Gonna
one.
use it. He probably already has. It's one of his many women.
When I rob a bank.
There you go.
That's what I'm going to tell you.
That was a great scene. I mean, I love that scene. Here he is, actually, pouring his heart out to some degree. And she goes, I know you're in love with me. Like, it's nothing. Not really the reaction I'm sure he was hoping for. Yeah. So, and then what?
Yeah, exactly.
So, that was nice.
And then Glenco.
That
is what I think will be the will sort of take us to the rest of the season.
Yeah,
as an undertone.
Because like Stu says, they're not going to Glenco because if they do, what kind of there's no show.
Right.
So, but it'll be interesting to see how they can't work it out.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Well, let's talk about her divorce.
Yeah.
First off,
with the meeting with the lawyers and
Gary,
her former husband to be crying.
Yeah, wow.
Just breaking out in tears. I thought that was
and then they're fighting over the insurance. And Stu, how did you not pick up on the pocket lint? You thought that was the name of the horse.
I heard pocket lint or something. I didn't hear lint.
Oh.
So I was like, is that the name of the? Because you mentioned his buying a horse or something. I was like, oh, is that
previous episode?
Because I was like, why else would he cry? Like, unless it was like about his poor horse or something.
No, it's about her.
But it was just about her. Yeah.
Yeah.
It, just taking at face value, it was about her.
Yeah.
But she clearly wants out. And did we really believe her that she says she's not doing this to put pressure on Raylon?
Yeah, I kind of did. I mean, I think she's so confused and conflicted that I think she just wanted everything to stop or slow down where she can breathe and kind of decide what's going on. I don't think she was trying to pressure him because I don't really think she's sure. I think she was legitimate when she said, "Can I think about it?"
Mm-hmm.
He says, "Okay, let's do what you've always wanted to do. We'll go to Glenco. We'll have the nice white picket fence, and I'll get out of this." And she's not sure. But you didn't think so.
No, I agree. But that's where my pet peeves formulate of like, okay, you said you wanted that.
Yeah.
Now you're going back on that.
Yeah.
What the F?
And why? Because she's a dame.
And dames is trouble, Stu.
Dames is trouble. It's the theme of this whole podcast.
That's it. I'm telling you. Because here's another classic example. So they're being chased. The gun-toting guys are shooting at them. They're in that factory or whatever it is, warehouse, and it's all dark. And he says, "Wait here. Here's the gun. If you see him, shoot center mass. Just wait here." So what does she do? As soon as she has a chance, she moves and starts running. And of course, that puts her in danger. And I'm going, see? What? Why do you have to do that? Just sit there and shoot the gun. No, you have to go run, put yourself in danger, and then he has to kill somebody.
And they were outlining that and thinking dames are trouble.
That's
so
it.
that's dames are trouble.
And she's responsible for...
okay, let's get it right. First of all, they're not trouble. It's not dames are. Dames is trouble. You got to get that one right.
I'm sorry.
Yes. And she's responsible for the fact of him driving her in the first place.
Right.
To the courthouse.
So, but do you think they're trying to kill Raylon or her? Anybody?
Oh.
Why would they want to kill her?
I don't know. I'm just saying. It seems
that's the twist in next episode prediction.
Yeah, I mean, I would think that they were trying to kill Raylon, but who knows? I mean, because why were they trying to kill her? She's the one that had the money, or I don't know.
They definitely look.
Is it the former husband?
Yeah.
Who knows?
They look too squeaky clean for mags. They
and if it was Raylon, who's hired him? I mean, there could be a ton of people that want Raylon dead, but
the guy from the first scene between Mags and when they made that peace offer finally. Remember
Which
when
guy?
the guy who confronts her and says, it must suck losing Cover, but at least he went quick. Whereas
that guy hired them.
Yeah, but why would you want to kill Raylon?
What are you talking about?
Raylon doesn't have anything to do with it.
I don't know. I'm just I'm going off assumptions here.
I think the cook.
I think you're going off
the cook
deep
of that
end.
restaurant killed him. Well,
apparently there's history in this entire community.
Maybe it was Loretta.
As Raylon says, and he's tired of the history. And so I'm just trying to figure out the history. And perhaps there's a history that we don't know about. That's all I'm saying.
Well, that's what I think. I think it could, the people that hired these guys to kill him could be somebody we don't know yet.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think it's Megs. I think she was legitimately saying, we'll keep the peace. Dickie didn't have the smarts, the money, or the wherewithal to do it. And he wasn't ready to do it just yet because they were following him even before Mom had told him everything. So who else could it be?
Maybe. Going back to going after Winona. Could have been, what's her face from Black Pike.
Carol going after
trying to off Winona, and then she'll come back.
Yeah.
Hey, I got another
Okay.
job in town.
Yeah.
I heard Winona's dead. And then voila, there you go.
Because right now, I mean, I don't know who it is that hired those guys to kill him, and I'm
Could be
assuming it
Boyd.
was. It could be, but he didn't have any.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah.
And why would he kill Raylon just yet anyway? Raylon's not a threat to him at the moment. I don't think.
I think Boyd liked Raylon. I don't think he wants him. I think he would do it himself.
Yeah, I don't think. I think it would be until it's absolutely necessary. I don't think Boyd was just for the sake of.
Well, I don't think he is either. But if we're gonna go with the fact that he is now a chess player,
Yeah.
get rid of your enemies sooner rather than later.
True, but I just don't think that again because I'm going to suggest that he has a code too. I don't think he would do it. And he saved Raylon on many occasions, and now he's going to kill him. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it would be something he would do.
Fair. I'm not saying it is either.
Yeah.
I guess it's all a mystery.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to wait on that one.
We will.
Could it be even people from Florida where he was the first season? They come to get him.
That'd be pretty sweet.
That would be nice to bring that back.
Nice tie back.
Absolutely. They
Anything
found
to bring
him
back
and-
Miami into Kentucky.
Exactly.
I'd
That
love
would be good. So, I mean, he does have plenty of people that want him dead. So,
I feel like that sometimes.
yeah.
But I love how the fact that he knew how many cars were. I mean,
Yeah, how many
3.
cars? First of all, it's only 3 cars. That was great.
genius.
And I wonder if cops really do all that stuff. They know.
I've never spent enough time around.
Yeah, I don't
one,
know.
Yeah.
You know why? Because you didn't give me a cop for our Southland edition.
You know, I knew
That's
that was
it.
coming.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
So-
foreshadowed that one.
But that was cool. But he
My
wants
mind.
out too. He's decided that he wants out. He showed the old timers on the wall, and he saw the picture of him. Does he have a nice?
He wants a mustache.
Exactly. But he thinks Art's done with him, and it all relating back to Winona and the stolen money again because Dame's in trouble.
Which
So-
is why I loved his comment. So, based on your previous request, this is walk in the park,
Yeah.
driving her to the divorce
Exactly.
court.
Exactly. So Raylon wants out.
They don't want out. They want to throw in the white towel. Get me out. Get me
That's
out.
right, they're
Get me
done.
out.
Mm-hmm.
No.
But there's no show, so he's gonna get pulled back in.
The reluctant hero.
That's it. That's it. And it's gonna cause pressure on them, and they're gonna split up and all that kind of stuff.
Well,
Be interesting to see how they do it, though.
before we get to a commercial break, any last thoughts on the episode in general that we might have missed?
Yeah. Well, speaking of, yes, Glenco. I just thought that was the
that
oddest
was a great
post gunfight.
Yeah, I know.
Really low. Just it's yeah.
But what a great! I mean, I thought it was a great way to end the conversation.
Raylan kills a guy, assassinates the other one.
Exactly.
Goes, sits down next to her. Yes, Glenco.
Yeah, exactly. She no longer has to think about it.
Yeah.
I think I've got this one figured out. That's what it takes. Finally, it's the light bulb goes on.
Exactly.
Listen, the only thing I want to say is I just love Dickie's line. That guy probably takes a whistle with him when he takes a shit, so he knows which hand to wipe.
Good stuff.
That's great stuff. I mean, come on, who thinks of that? Crying out loud. Oh my God. And I just love that Boyd is back. Bad boy Boyd is back.
Triple B, baby. Triple B, Stu. Are you on with Triple B? Are you excited for where this is going?
I am. In fact, if the cameras were on, I would come in with a Triple B haircut.
We should do that.
I don't think
Nice.
it's. I've tried.
You've tried.
I've tried many a times.
We got a light socket around here somewhere. That ought to do it.
That's right. Well, with that, why don't we go to our commercial break?
Want to find out what the AfterBuzz is about?
Janice is a drama queen.
This is the divide that is going to carry the series.
Give us a call. 424-256-1729. 424-256-1729.
It's television, and they want it to be as dramatic as possible.
I mean, it's Shakespearean.
You never know what goes on behind closed doors.
Find out why AfterBuzz TV is the #1 source for after-show content.
Now, in the eyes of Jimmy, Nucky is a villain.
424-256-1729. 424-256-1729.
I mean, who would you guys rather hear that from? Your husband or your best friend?
The wig will come out.
When the TV show is over, get your AfterBuzz on.
What's up? All right, for our special segment of Justified, we like to play some music that most of us probably never heard of before. No offense. So DJ Jesse, being a DJ, he likes to play stuff for us. So what do we got this week?
Well, it's Gangsta Grass again.
Nice.
And this song is called I Go Hard.
I Go Hard. Gangsta Grass does
right.
the theme song.
Hey, the music in the episode, I thought the music was great.
Yeah,
that was scored
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was
I
really nice.
wish I could. There's just one moment I remembered that was like, oh yeah.
Which one? Do you remember?
Scoring? No, I can't. I should have wrote it down.
Yeah, because I like the. I mean, I don't know why. I normally don't pay attention to it, but I was really enjoying the music on this particular episode.
So continue on. The reason why I'm not speaking is I'm trying to right now. An email came in with the latest, the first images of what the AfterBuzz TV app will be, and I'm trying to be able to describe it to everyone as an AfterBuzz TV exclusive.
Nice.
Jess, tell us a little about Gangsta Grass as a band. No? Do we got anything?
Well, wait a minute. We got a special segment.
Yeah, we have
a
a
special
special
segment. You keep doing that.
Okay.
So let's go, Stewart. You got the special segment.
Yeah. So last week, as Phil teased, or ordered me to do, we're gonna come in. I was supposed to come in with some Southern sayings.
Here we go.
Some phrases, Southern words, and thought I'd look them up.
And we will try to decipher them.
You can try and decipher them. You know, I got some obvious ones,
Okay.
warm ups.
Do some warm ups for us, please.
Yeah. But I found a couple of interesting things. You know, a lot of them had to do with telling how stupid somebody was.
Perfect.
And I only included like a couple because there's just so many and they're pretty obvious.
All right.
And
We'll go ahead and start with the simple one.
so here's an obvious one. Like, I'm happier than a dog with two petters. You know.
What are petters?
I'm
I'm kidding.
Okay.
Sorry, there's no button for sarcasm.
Okay. She's madder than a wet hen in a tote sack.
Wet hen in a tote sack.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
And
Okay.
our
A
last
wet hen, not a regular hen, but a wet hen in a tote sack.
and our last obvious saying she was sweating like a whore in a church.
That's nice. I've heard that. Yeah.
And so now, this is on you guys.
Okay,
this
we'll
is where
figure
we
this
test
one
you.
out.
Yeah. So warm up number 1, and you might have heard of this one before, but don't bite off more than you can chew. This is a Southern originated saying.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Well, we've heard a lot of people.
Very
heard that one.
cliched, but sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's a warm up. That's why I'm saying it.
okay,
So
got
what's
it.
the translation, people?
Means don't do more than you think you can.
Yeah. Basically, I'll give a more modern day analogy. It's where someone says takes on more work than they can handle, and what I like to call that the inbox, but the outbox gets no love. That's the 21st century translation to that.
There you go. That's right. It's a lot in the inbox and nothing coming out of the outbox.
All right, good. I wish we had a ding sound effect, because then.
We do.
Oh, we do.
You just gotta request it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't think of that ahead of time. But ding. Okay, so number 2.
Maybe it should be Bing.
Bing.
Anyway, go ahead.
Are we doing some product placement here?
No.
Well, why don't we tie it back to Maria Menounos' book, The Every Girl's Guide to Life, as a complimentary. Yes. To supplement the book, you can go online to bing.com/Maria and see quick snippets of tips and tricks from her book.
There you go.
All right. Number 2.
Okay, here we go.
Useless as teats on a boar pig.
Teats on a boar pig?
No, you're supposed to do that when we get it right, Jesse.
When we get it right, yeah.
Not when he does it.
Yeah. We're giving him a ding just because. Because he actually did that. Okay, so, yeah, all right. A boar pig?
Useless as teats on a boar pig, yeah.
Well, I'd imagine a boar pig would be a male pig then, and there's no reason to suckle at a male pig.
Yeah. Well, or it's just a reference to a bad worker. So.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Yeah. But anyways, and so I think we should get a little harder now.
Okay.
We should go into the intermediate.
All right, moving on.
This one you might hear at the gas station in Kentucky, and you're gonna cock your head a little bit.
Okay.
So, the Smiths are in high cotton.
The Smiths?
Or the Butlers or the
or
Raylon's in high cotton. Yeah.
As in they're in deep shit.
No.
No.
They're sitting high on the hog.
Thank you, Jesse. They have a lot of extras in their life. They're luxurious because high cotton. Yes, they have a lot of money, or wealth, or yes.
That's nice.
Okay.
Got a lot. There you go. I don't get a ding for that. I get no love. What? I got it right. No.
Bullshit.
What do you
sorry.
mean?
You guys are a team. So if one calls out an answer and it's wrong, it's.
Wait, is this a competition between the two of them, or are they going to be a team?
No, they're a team.
No.
I'm sorry, they have to be a team.
All right, we'll be a
So
team.
discuss your answers first.
Yes,
and then...
discuss your answers first.
All right, we'll discuss our answer
we'll
first and give
discuss.
you the final answer.
So I've heard this one before, but I actually never knew what it meant.
Okay.
But he's a little light in the loafers.
He's gay.
Okay.
Are you confirming that? Is that a confirmed answer?
He's somebody who's gay.
I'm gonna.
Remember, Phil, you're a team.
He doesn't have responsibility. Now, which one do you like better?
It usually means somebody who's gay.
Okay, we're gonna go with that one.
Let's give him a ding on that one, Jesse. All right, good. I wish I had a round of applause too. You should get that one too. Anyway, so right, and this one, okay.
What do we got? Are we still on intermediate?
It's still an intermediate.
Okay.
Like a bump on a log.
Like a bump on a log.
Obviously, I've heard it, but I've never even thought about it. It's like a bump on a log.
As in, it's commonplace?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
something like
natural. It's commonplace. It's ubiquitous.
Well, I guess I would agree, but this is the translation I got was lazy. And
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I can't remember hearing it in context. So.
All
right. Bump on a log is lazy.
All right. Okay. We'll get a couple more. We'll get a couple more in the intermediate, and then we'll go up to the black diamond.
All right.
Which I also think is another common term for coal as well, I believe.
Very nice.
So good Stewart. Good me. Anyway,
give him a ding.
Give me a ding.
No ding. Moving on.
Okay. Fail.
Jesse's tough, man. Don't mess with Jesse. You can't get nothing out of him.
I had to go around my elbow to get to my thumb. Had to go around my elbow.
You took the long way around. It took forever to do something.
Yeah. Or it was hard. There was a lot of obstacles.
Yeah.
All right. Good. You got it right. You went the hard way about doing it.
There you go. Dang. That's it.
Yes.
What's up?
All right. And
Can't stump us.
I've heard this one a lot. Never knew what it meant. But he was 3 sheets to the wind.
Drunk.
Yeah.
All right. That was very confident. And drunk it is. Okay.
Of course I know that one. 3 sheets right now.
Well, since you got that one so easily, I'm going to try and stuff you to the intermediate again anyway.
Straight to the hard ones. Oh, we got an intermediate? Okay, good.
Yeah, still some intermediate.
Okay.
That is too much pumpkin for a nickel.
That's a lot of, that's something that John and I would say if we ordered Chinese food and we got portions that were huge.
Yeah, exactly.
For the money that we bought them, then, right? Something like that.
You're on your way there. Do you want to make that a more refined answer, Phil?
John, how would you refine that to like 5 words?
You got too much for what you paid for. That's all I know.
You get what you pay for. That I'm gonna have to give that a no. It's more trouble than it's worth.
More trouble than it's worth.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
All right.
Well, Chinese food is always more trouble when it's
exactly.
Wait a minute.
All right. Actually, you might be able to translate this one for me. One more intermediate, because the guy didn't leave a translation. But I'll trade you off for a yeller dog, then shoot the dog.
I'll trade you off for a yeller dog, then shoot the dog?
Yes.
That you're no good. You're worthless.
Okay.
That's what I'm guessing.
I can't give you a ding or an X because I don't know.
Well, what good was that then, Stewart?
I was just asking you. Okay, black diamond. Black.
What the hell is this?
Jesse liked my answer. I think that's what that is.
We'll
Clearly, it deserved a round of applause.
We're going to the black diamond round now. These are.
All right, here we go.
And you actually have the answers for this, right?
Yes, I do have the black diamond answers.
Okay. All right, here we go.
It's a gad, not a living.
Gad?
Yes, gad, not a living.
Gad, not a living?
Mm-hmm.
Gad as in G-A-D?
Yes.
Gad, not a living.
Huh.
I have no idea.
This is a black diamond.
Let's just
gotta be Gad, not a living. It means it's a waste of time.
Good grief. So no.
Good grief. It means good grief?
It means good grief.
Wow.
Give him an X, Jesse. Could I get a no?
No. Wah-wah.
Okay. Yeah, the wah-wah thing. All right. We'll just continue on.
Okay.
There we go. Okay.
Sorry.
You knew the. Never mind. I won't give it away. But John, I'm betting you probably know this one again. So, higher than a Georgia pine.
Higher than a Georgia pine.
Mm-hmm.
You're smoked up on weed?
I'm going to say you're drunk.
You're drunk.
You're
All
drunk.
right.
All right.
Yeah, see, I know them all.
Okay. Well, this one I was interested to find. Kinkle, kinkle. Now, I will pronounce it the way they would in Kentucky. This is a Kentucky. Kinkle, kinkle.
You got a P?
Kinkle, kinkle?
Yeah, Kinkle.
I have not a clue. Kinkle, kinkle? All right. I don't have a clue.
I think you got a. It's street talk for pee-pee, Gwegory.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a phrase used for trick or treat.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Kinkle, kinkle.
Interesting.
All right.
I know.
Nice.
That was a good find.
Good find, Stu. That was good.
Stu, are we doing that? Are we kinkling this?
No,
year?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna kinkle. I can't wait for October, man.
Now, this one may appear simple.
Okay.
But I doubt you guys are gonna get it.
Oh, good gauntlet is thrown.
All right. You sure are poor.
You sure are poor, and it appears simple, so it's got to be.
You have no love in your life.
You are
poor. You have no intelligence.
I don't know. If it doesn't mean that you don't
You
have
don't have
money,
a family.
What does it mean?
Means you're skinny.
Wow. Oh, because you don't have enough money to buy food.
Exactly.
Wow. You
That's
sure
a
are
common
poor.
phrase used for looking skinny.
You sure are poor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, a couple more here in the.
That seems, you know.
So I'm going to say that to women to let them know that you sure are poor. I'm not sure it's going to get the right response, but I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it to Kat, see if she knows what it means.
That'd be funny. John, you got to say it to your wife, and I'll say it to my girlfriend. Stu, you got to say it to your billions of girlfriends.
Oh my God. You're going to get me in so much trouble.
We got one more?
We got two more.
Two more.
All right,
okay.
we'll do them real quick.
And then we'll move into some real quick. So don't go off with your pistol half cocked.
Yeah, okay. Don't go off before you're ready.
All right, good.
Make sure you're prepared.
I should have put that one in the warm-ups.
Yeah, you should. Exactly.
Okay, and be like the old lady who fell out of the wagon.
Whoa, be like the old lady who fell out of the wagon?
Mm-hmm.
Dead? What? No, be like the old lady who fell out of the wagon.
And just took it?
As
in keep your mouth shut and do as you're told?
Wow, Phil, you we're almost there, but you aren't involved, so stay out of it.
Okay.
So I think that was a good 50-50.
Wow.
Give you half credit
Jeez,
there.
Those diamond ones are tough.
Real quick. So just words that you might have heard.
Okay.
Redneck caviar.
Okay.
Redneck
never heard of that.
What, salmon roe? What
It's black-eyed pea salad.
Okay. Redneck caviar, black-eyed pea salad. All right.
You might not know this one. Purdy.
Pretty.
Okay. We've heard that one, yes.
Goobers.
Heard of goobers.
You know what it is?
The candies or goobers?
Oh, it actually means something else. Not candy.
No, I don't know.
Nope. No.
Peanuts.
Okay.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I have heard that. Yeah.
An Arkansas toothpick.
Arkansas toothpick.
No. Floss?
What is it?
Like, is that the term?
It's a large knife.
Okay, I get it. Yeah.
And
use a large knife to pick your teeth.
And I think we'll end on that one.
Okay, good. All right.
Excellent.
Oh, we didn't do real well on there.
No, we did not.
I would like to say the origin of the word redneck.
Okay, what's the origin?
Yeah,
of
so the origin comes from two things. One comes from the poor white subsistence farmers who got sunburn on their necks, and then the other one was a Scottish origin who they back in the day when they were doing some sort of covenant, they would wear their own blood would be soaked in a cloth and red pieces of cloth draped over their necks, and then they came over to America as part of because these Presbyterian Scottish people came over to America, and then when they're living in the southern parts, and that's redneck was what was used to describe them.
So what, they would stick themselves with an Arkansas toothpick and then dry the blood and put the blood on the towel and then put it on their neck?
This is some religious thing that took place in 1600s.
It's a religious thing.
In 1600s, back in Scotland. And then
is that, some sort of self-flagellation? This is the strangest thing.
I know.
All right.
Congratulations.
But there you go. That's
Scots.
That's where the term redneck comes from.
All right.
Well, I'm excited. I just saw the latest, or what will be the app John, what do you think? We got, it seems very simple, very straightforward.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, it has all our shows, and then you get to click on the show, and then it takes you to all the episodes. Pretty straightforward, but pretty cool, right, Stu?
Very cool.
We're all about simplicity. I don't need the flashy crap.
That's right.
I just want to get to my favorite show.
Yeah, because too much of that.
That's not what your Cadillac Escalade says on that side.
Yeah, I don't drive one of those, too.
That's too much pumping for a nickel right there.
All right, let's get to the predictions.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
I predicted it. Loretta, she's in the picture.
Yeah.
The kid stays in the picture, Stu. We got 3 more episodes to go?
Yep.
Indeed. So, all right, so the previews that we got, obviously everyone's after Raylon. So, therefore, sorry, guys. I would have jumped on this in the general discussion, but I was saving it for predictions. Not a chance in hell that the shooters were after Winoma. They were after Raylon.
Yeah.
And,
I'm pretty sure
she
of that
said
too.
She had a lot going on in her life.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know.
I think emotionally, women are just emotional. You know? It's what I'm going to go say.
We're going to get
I have a lot going on in my life, and it's all in her head. Is that
what you're saying?
Raylon seems to have a lot more external things going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I mean, and if there was a doubt in your mind, I mean, Raylon pretty much called her crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's very internal versus external. Raylon has guys chasing him.
Mm-hmm.
That is external. Hers is cuckoo stuff in her mind.
I'm going to let you stay out on that limb on your own. I'm not going to join you out there. I don't want to read all the letters that you're going to get for that.
No, well, I don't know the statistics, but I assume most of our listeners are guys and will not be offended by that statement. In fact, will applaud me for the courage to say it.
Yeah, that takes a lot of courage to say it to a bunch of guys.
I'm just saying. I really, for women out there, I'm not saying you all have emotional problems. Or that guys don't have emotional problems. I'm just saying Winoma has a lot of emotional problems. And Raylon doesn't. He has a lot of dude problems.
I don't think she has a lot. I think she's just got the 2. Well, I don't. It's kind of tied
Well,
up
according
together.
to her, that's a lot.
Yeah, right. Okay.
She can't juggle 2 things.
I predict a tier from Raylon by the end of the season.
Tier?
A tier. 1 tier.
Whoa.
I know.
Okay.
Dealing with her not going, or with whatever the whole.
They're not going to be able to work it out.
Not working out. Because he put himself out in the line.
That's right.
And I think he's going to get a tier out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. And I'm excited for Boyd versus the Bennets, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. I think. And
Raylon's going to be in the middle. It's going to be nice to see how he.
Oh, he's Glenco. As we said, he ain't going to Glenco.
Yeah, exactly.
And where is Glenco, by the way, Stu? You got a map?
It's like Shangri-La. No, it doesn't really exist. It's some made-up thing they're never going to go to anyway. So.
All right, well, that's been our show this week. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We got 3 more to go of Justified, but you can always check out Stu on other podcasts. We did Southland. We will do, or I will do South Park.
Yes, sir.
And we want to do Whale Wars.
I am so ready. I'm so ready for Whale Wars.
And John, I'm sure, is going to be. But
anyone who loves Whale Wars should see The Cove, by the way. It's
that documentary.
Yeah, about the dolphins.
Brutal.
But just as meaningful. And actually, Captain, what's his face? Is in
Paul Watson.
Paul Watson's in the movie.
Yeah. Very nice. Well, for those of you who don't care about that, stay with us Justified Fridays at 3 p.m. That's West Coast time, so we'll be here always. Thanks for listening.
All right.
From producers Kevin Undergaro and Phil Svitek, engineer DJ Jesse Janity, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. If you have questions or comments, be sure to buzz us at info@AfterBuzzTV.com. And you can find us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter by searching for AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.